To phonics revision class. Let's start with the first one. I want you to notice something about this coily cat cur. It's actually flipped, okay? It's not looking like the regular cur, right? So I hope this will not affect your normal writing in class. Just keep this only for diction, all right? Good. So let's see. What does the letter O make or say in the word orange? I want you to observe the mouth of this orange. Look at it very well. Now the corner or the edge of the lips, okay, makes that coily cat cur but flipped. When I start to play this for you to see, just watch that. So what does it say? Let's go. Can you see it?
Orange.
Oh, good.
Orange.
So don't forget the flipped C or the flipped coily cat cur in your orange. And the next one, ew. Look at that boy's nose. It makes you want to say ew. Okay, like E that is flipped with O. All right. So that is it. He has catarrh. He has cold. All right. So what does the letter O say in cold? Let's find out.
Cold.
Can you see it? Don't forget the pot that mommy is going to use to prepare the herbs for him so he can inhale, so he can feel better. You know, when they prepare those herbs and put it in the pot and then put a blanket over the boy's head and he starts to inhale it, it's going to get into all his system and it will bring out all the catarrh and he'll be fine. All right? So, and you also need to take lots of juice, like orange juice, so that you can have enough vitamins to boost your immunity. So don't forget, ew, as in cold. Look at it there, the air fleet and the pot. All right, so let's go to the next one. For pig, the pig is already telling us pa 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 pig. All right, so
Pig.
let's do that.
Pig.
All right. I love this police officer.
Police. Police.
He's so confident. He makes you want to join the force. Lovely. See how confident he is, gallantly walking around. All right, that's for the police. So, P for pig and P for police. Now, I don't want you to ever forget this one. I'm going to give you a little trick. Now, who is the queen? The queen is the king's wife. K for king and W for wife. King's wife. So don't forget that in queen. And in some Nigerian languages we have kwe, kwe. Like in Nigerian language we have onye kwere. All right? Kwe, kwe, kwe. All right? So king's wife, queen, queen, queen. King's wife, queen, queen, queen. King's wife, queen, queen, queen. Don't forget K and W. Okay? Now the next one, Q. Now they are queuing in front of the judge.
Queen. 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 Q. Q. Q.
Okay, the K and the J in Q. Queuing in front of the judge.
Rabbit.
All of us shall line up that day before God for judgment. K and J. Okay. Now rabbit, just the same thing you do in your phonics class. R for rabbit and S for snake. Even the snake is shaped in the same, shape as the letter. So let's see.
Snake. Snake.
So R for rabbit and S for snake. All right, let's go to the next one. Teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Just the same.
Teddy bear. Teddy bear. Teddy bear.
All right, just as we'd write in your phonics class. But something is different about this animal. Look at it. It's so unique. It's a creature. We're all creatures of God. Any creation of God is a creature. All right? So look at this whale that has a horn, like the combination of a unicorn and a whale. All right? So that's why even the sound for it too is strange. We have the baby T and the F that has no bar. The F has lost its bar because the creature is strange. So T, like thief, okay? Not thief, Tiffany, short form of Tiffany. All right? So we have T and the fur without a dash.
Creature, creature.
So Tiffany molded this creature. Isn't that interesting? She did it in her 3D animation class. Creature. That's Tiffany's creature. So the next one, look at these three little girls. They're in junior high school, okay? Junior school. So J for junior in uniform. So junior uniform. Junior uniform.
Umbrella. Umbrella.
I need us to look at
Umbrella.
I need us to look at the umbrella just before it starts to open up. First of all, what you see is an inverted V. When a V is turned upside down, it's called inverted V, okay? So it starts with an inverted V and then it opens up like a real umbrella. Now let's look at this.
Uniform. Uniform.
Can you see that now in umbrella? Okay? Now show us the yellow one. Let's see it. Can you see it? Inverted V in umbrella. Now, let's see. Most of the time we say we want to visit. Okay? It's actually visit. Visit. Okay? I'm visiting grandma's house. I'm visiting grandma's house. I'm visiting grandma's house. Okay? I don't want to see a bee. I don't want to see a bee. I'm visiting grandma's house. Zzz. All right, and visit. Okay, so let's see that.
Visit.
Okay, visit. So I'm sure we're going to see a Z. Very good. Now we have the watch. W as in watch, just like you do in phonics class. Okay. Now fox, x, k, and s, x, x, k, and x, and s. Okay, x. That's what you find. That's what the X says in fox. Don't forget K and s, x, x, K and s, x, x. You do it with your fingers crossed. Okay, as you make your x sound, and then the next one we have is anxious. Anxious. Look at these three people. They are anxious about something. Something must be worrying them. Something must be troubling them. When you're anxious, you're worried, you're troubled, you're not yourself. You can see they are showing so much emotions. One is actually screaming. The girl is even so scared. She can't even really open her eyes well. And the man is thinking, so what do I do next? Okay? So let's see the man as the king of this group, and the one that looks like an F as his friends. The king's friends are anxious. The king's friends are anxious. Okay, he's the kingpin of the group, and then his friends are anxious like him. Don't forget.
Fox. 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 Anxious. Anxious. Anxious.
Xylophone. What does X say in xylophone? Let's see what
Xylophone.
it says. It says
Xylophone.
okay.
Xylophone.
This is the transcription of xylophone, but it's actually spelled with an X. That's why we don't teach this in phonics. We don't say X for xylophone. No. We don't do that. Instead, we go for X as in fox, as in six, as in mix. Okay? But in xylophone, this is the reason, because it says zzz. It says what? Zzz. All right. Now, what about what we're doing right now? We're preparing for exam, right? So we're finishing our exams tomorrow by the grace of God. We're rounding off tomorrow. Are you excited? All right. So g and z, g and z. All the girls are writing, and everybody from A to Z is writing exam. All the girls, that is not only the girls, everyone from A to Z in exam is writing exam. All right?
Exam. Exam. Exam.
So we have this in yacht. Now, I want us to see what year says in yacht. There's this particular set of people all around the world. They are called Jews. Do you remember the Jewish religion we did last time in our social studies? Good. Now, they're usually very rich, and some of them can just own big things like yachts and all of that. And once in a while, they take a holiday and they cruise. Now, can we see the Jew jump into the yacht now? There he is. He's standing on the yacht. You're going to find out why I said there's a Jew on the yacht.
Yacht.
Look at that. You
Yacht.
wouldn't have imagined that it would be spelled this way. Jew is on the yacht. Jew is on the yacht. Okay?
Sandy.
Now, Sandy.
Sandy.
When you say Sandy, I want you to put one hand above like this and the other one underneath. Leave a space in between and form your capital letter I. Letter I, you know, when you write number 1 and you put a dash on top and a dash underneath, it gives you Sandy. Sandy. All right. The same thing too, but this one is obvious. You hear it when you say it. Fry. I. Fry. Capital letter I in fry, fry, fry. Fry, fry, fry. Fry, fry, fry. The capital letter I, just like the chips. Don't forget your French fries. Okay? The capital letter I, you can find it in fry. So once you're asked, what does the Y say in fry? Is the same thing as the capital letter I. All right? So let's go to zebra. We say zebra, which is American, and British actually calls it zebra. So I want us to listen.
Fry. 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 Zebra. 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 Zebra.
All right, we're back to this one now. This is nail, just as you would have written it if you were given a worksheet in phonics. For nail, okay? For nail. So let's go to the next one now. After the nail,
No.
then I'll tell you a story.
No.
Nail. Nail. Nail.
Look at the little boy down there. Can you see? He has a fractured leg. The leg got twisted. He mistakenly put his leg in a stony hole and it twisted his leg. He had a fracture. He had to go to the hospital. And because of that, they were on their way to the bank. They couldn't go into the bank anymore. They had to go straight to the hospital. Okay, so look at the leg twisted, so he cannot go to the bank. Just like the twisted leg of the N in bank.
Bank. Bank. Bank.
Can you see the twisted leg I was talking about? Look at it here. Twisted leg, like the boy's fractured leg. And they can no longer enter the bank. But we can see what's going on in the bank. Can you see? Can you see the glasses are so clean and clear that we can see through? All right. So bank, bank. The boy can't go with a broken leg. Don't forget the broken N, okay? Now, George. George. The DJ dancing with number 3. Number 3. Number 3. DJ dancing with number 3. J. Okay? Now look at the J as in jog and the J as in judge. So let's see that.
Jug. 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 judge, 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 judge.
That's British, saying it almost like church. Judge, okay? All right. So, does jog share the same sound with judge? Just look at it very well. Are they the same? Sure, they are. Exactly the DJ dancer with number 3. So, they're both the same. Okay? So, let's go to the next one. I want us to look at these letters, all these long sound, short sound, diphthongs, consonants, vowels, voiced consonants, unvoiced consonants. I want us to take a look at it. Let's start from the very top. Can you find any letter C facing normally amongst these letters? Look at it, look at it. No way. The only letter C, or the C I can find here, is flipped. Okay? You can find the letter C facing normally in this diction stuff. So I hope you've learned so much. I wish you the best as you go through this. You've already been taught in class. It's just for you to revise, and because I want you all to have 100%. Is that a deal tomorrow? Are we all going to score 100%? Okay, see you tomorrow then. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye for now.